While there are a lot of isekai anime on the market, they have a bad reputation for featuring overpowered protagonists. Whether they were reincarnated into another world or gained a superpower, no one can defeat or surpass the strongest. There are numerous compelling isekai protagonists in their clan who have saturated the genre as a whole. So, welcome back to Animaxo, and today we'll go over the top 10 isekai anime with an extremely powerful main character. Before we begin, please leave a like and subscribe for more anime top 10s, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Shichisei no Subaru. In reality, Asahi's life ended when she died while playing Union, a world-renowned online RPG. When Union closed down due to Asahi's death, the Subaru members split up. 6 years later, Haruto logs onto a relaunched version of Reunion and reconnects with the recently deceased Asahi. Is she really there, or is it just an electronic ghost? To find out, the former team members reunite and enter the mysterious and deadly online game. Dr. Stone. After 5 years of suppressed feelings, Taiju Uki, a high school student, is finally ready to confess his feelings for Yuzuriya Agawa. However, just as Taiju begins his confession, a blinding green light strikes the earth, terrifying everyone and turning everyone into stone. Several millennia later, Taiju awakens to discover that the modern world has vanished, as nature has flourished in the years that humanity has stood still. Taiju comes across one other living human among a stone world of statues, his science-loving friend Senku, who has been active for a few months. Taiju learns that Senku has devised a grand plan to resurrect civilization through science. Taiju's brawn and Senku's brains combine to form a formidable alliance, and they soon discover a way to resurrect the petrified. Senku's master plan, however, is jeopardized when his ideologies are challenged by those who awaken. Meanwhile, the cause of mankind's petrification remains unknown. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? Misato Kurihara has spent most of her life standing out from the crowd due to her exceptional personality, so she has never known the joy of having close friends or the experience of living a normal life. However, following her untimely death, she was transported to a divine realm to be reincarnated, and was granted one wish to boot. Thinking about the ordinary life she had always desired, she wished to be born as a normal person with average abilities for the world she would resurrect in. Reborn as Adele von Asham, the daughter of a nobleman, she possesses magical abilities far beyond the average. Still wanting to live the life she desired, she leaves her home and enrolls in a hunter school in a distant kingdom under the alias, Mile. However, no matter how hard she tries to conceal her overwhelming power, achieving her goal will be difficult, especially when confronted with the crazy situations that ensue. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Izayoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Yukasu Kabe are extraordinary teenagers with psychic abilities who are fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives, until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to the mysterious little garden. Kurosagi greets the trio after they are inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, explaining that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to participate in special high-stakes games using their abilities. However, in order to participate, they must first join a community. When the group learns that Kurosagi's community, No Names, has lost its official status in Abundant Land as a result of their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, they set out to help reclaim the dignity of their new home, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Overlord. The end of the popular virtual reality game Yggdrasil has arrived. Momonga, a powerful wizard and master of the Dark Guild Ain Zuul Gaon, however, decides to spend his final moments in the game as the servers begin to shut down. Despite the fact that the clock has struck midnight, Momonga remains fully conscious as his character, and the non-player characters appear to have developed personalities of their own. When confronted with this unusual situation, Momonga orders his loyal servants to assist him in investigating and taking control of this new world, in the hopes of determining what has caused this development and if there are others in the same situation. Marchen Awakens romance. Torimizu Ginta, a young girl, dreams of a magical world every night and wishes she could visit it. Ginta remains optimistic despite the slander he receives from others about his dreams, with only his friend Koyuki believing in them. However, his wishes are granted when a large door appears in front of Ginta one day, summoning him to the land of Mar Heaven. Arms are weapons that exist in this land. While Ginta initially enjoyed discovering this magical world, he soon learns of the terrible wars that once plagued Mar Heaven, as well as the impending war. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Satoru Makami, 37, is a typical corporate worker who is perfectly content with his monotonous lifestyle in Tokyo, save for the fact that he has never had a girlfriend. In the midst of a casual encounter with a colleague, he is stabbed by an unknown assailant on the streets. However, as he succumbs to his injuries, a strange voice echoes in his mind and recites a series of commands that the dying man cannot understand. When Satoru regains consciousness, he discovers that he has been reincarnated as a slimy goop in an unknown realm. As a result, he gains new abilities, most notably the ability to devour anything and mimic its appearance and abilities. He then comes across the sealed catastrophe-level monster, Storm Dragon, Veldora, who has been imprisoned for the past 300 years for destroying a town. Satoru befriends him, sympathizing with his predicament and promising to help him destroy the seal. In exchange, Veldora bestows the name Rimuru Tempest on him in order to grant him divine protection. Rimuru, now free of the monotony of his previous life, embarks on a new journey with a specific goal in mind. As he adjusts to his new body, his gooey antics spread throughout the world, gradually changing his fate. The Eighth Son? Are you kidding me? Shingo Ichinomiya, 25, awakens in a new world and realizes he is in the body of a 6-year-old. Shingo learns from his memories of his stressful life working at a firm that the person he is occupying is Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, the 8th son of a poor noble family living in the countryside. Wendelin, now aware of his bizarre situation, strives to improve his financial and social standing. His newly discovered great magical aptitude may be exactly what he needs to accomplish that goal. Kenja Nomago. Merlin Wolford was once regarded as a national hero in the Kingdom of Earl's Hide, lauded for both his power and achievements. He prefers a quiet life, so he retreats deep into the rural woods, devoting his time to raising an orphan he rescued. This orphan is Shin, a regular salaryman from modern-day Japan who was reincarnated into Merlin's world while retaining his previous memories. Shin continues to amaze Merlin with his unparalleled talent in both magic casting and martial arts as the years pass. However, by his 15th birthday, it is clear that Shin has only developed his combat skills and nothing else, leaving him with obvious social awkwardness, a lack of common sense, and a mediocre sense of responsibility. Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy to hone his skills and mature alongside other teenagers. However, living a normal life is impossible because he becomes a local celebrity almost immediately after arriving. Shin Wolford's high school life in the capital is followed in Kenja Nomago as he makes new friends, learns about the world, and fights the various forces of evil that surround him and his city. Knights and Magic. Tsubasa Kurata, an otaku from modern Japan, is reborn in the Fremavilla Kingdom, a medieval world where powerful mechs called Silhouette Knights fight horrific demonic beasts. Ernesti Echevarria, born into a noble family and endowed with prodigious magical abilities, enrolls in Royal Lihila Academy. This magical school teaches young men and women how to pilot the Silhouette Knights, preparing them to protect the kingdom from demonic and human threats. Ernesti teams up with the twins Adeltrud and Arkad Older with the goal of one day creating his own Silhouette Knight, a feat unheard of for centuries. So these were the top 10 isekai anime with an extremely powerful main character. If you like this video, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also let me know some of your recommendations in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next one.